Alright, got another curse submission here from the Cursed King themselves. Ooh, a reprise of the Rector run. I now wonder, will there be a Shroud Mitosis? Will it anime Betrayal me? Find out at 5. Back to you in the studio, Bob. Sorry, that was my attempt at a comedy. I know it wasn't a very good one. I'll own it. Anyway, we know this combo is bad. Rector's typically a good champ. I kind of fucked it up in the other seed by not going Burnout. And then Rector just didn't do anything for me. So we'll see. Usually, when I can go Harvest and Dark Calling, I get some pretty good value out of him. But, you know, the harder and harder you go into Umbra, the less and less likely that is. It's also hard to go Umbra and Remnant. Like, it's really, really difficult. Well, at least we have, like, options, unlike a lot of these Cursed Seeds, right? Where I'm just locked into one path. I can go a Remnant path. And at least one of them has a steal accompanying it. We'll just have to see. So Diligent, oh man, these are annoying bosses. Some Molded. You know, there's a movie, Angry Bosses. Well, this is the real sequel. Or was it Horrible Bosses? Horrible Bosses 2 is actually not the real sequel. Annoying Bosses is the sequel, and you're watching it right now. So Molded, Perils, Mortal... You know... It is Diligent, but since I do want this Remnant unit, I'm not opposed. I'm less sad to hit the Merchant of Magic. It is Diligent, but, you know, let's say I 50-50 my holdover here. I can Hellvent it. I can Hellvent it. I can Hellvent it. I can zero-cost additional cards. Zero-cost additional cards, even though that one sucks. Probably wouldn't do that one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll just see if we get a unit we can build around. But we got options. Damn. So we do have Molded. It's probably just fine to do Burn Bright. That's the best card, in my opinion, to start Burn Bright with. Exploding Candle turns the Dregs into some absolute beasts. I think we do that. Spikes should be fine. We want the money to reroll and buy stuff with. Just put you down here. Eventually, you know, get our Molded and be happy. I don't know why I'm doing that, but whatever. Maybe we just want to make sure on reroll that we have a nice thin deck to make sure we get Molded, because yeah, we'll be fine. Let's do that first. Should have done it differently, but whatever. Keep space open for Rector. Rectal. Boom. Wicklash is scaling. Truthfully, like, I could hold that over instead of Perils if I do get holdover. I don't know. What do I do here? So I have AoE via Exploding Candle, kinda. Late game it won't be enough, but for now, for the foreseeable future, it's enough. Frontloaded damage, I kinda have that unlock as well, the Rector. So, I don't know about Entomb Explosive, but Wicklash or Molten. I have a Mortal Entrapment, which isn't as good as a Molten Encasement, but is still filling that need somewhat of defense and relentless stuff. Offensive scaling, though. Wicklash. Here's the thing. I either find holdover or I don't. If I do find holdover, would I be better off just doing a Perils or a Wicklash? Like, if I don't get holdover on Wicklash, is it worth it for me? I can play it every now and then on Burnout Rector, but I might just want to let him burn out so that he gets healed, right? Tough call. And my wife's still on. Molten Encasement. Can't fucking hear myself think. 1 second. Okay. Man. Take a Molten Encasement or a Wicklash. I have the Moldeds for the Encasement. I'm going to do the Molten Encasement, I think. Could take a Making of a Morsel for scaling. Then again, there's the Immortal Trade. Redundant with the Molten Encasement and Mortal Entrapment is a problem, but has some synergy if I do find holdover for Perils of Production. It's also a 0 cost burnable. Tough call. Tough call. This opens up Umbra lines if I need them. I'm probably not picking up an Umbra unit unless it's found here or here, because I'm probably not going this route. Unless I somehow find like a Void Mining here. Very unlikely. Take that. I could see arguments for Immortal Trade. I don't know. It's not like super clear what I should take there, but I do want like some additional ways to scale if I don't find holdover. Double stack. Boo. Probably just take the Lady of the House. I don't know about Lady of the Reformed. I feel like without Paraffin Enforcer, it just doesn't make sense. If I do find a Paraffin Enforcer, it makes sense. So currently Wicklash would have been better with what's come. If I don't get holdover here, I think. Maybe I should have just took Wicklash, I don't know. I can see options, reasons for these two. Mark of an Exile could give a lot of health to Rector. With both of them, is that needed? I don't know. Maybe. I think I like the Conscription Notice more. I could double stack that. It's not a horrible double stack. I mean, that's 6 days. I think I will actually do that. Does mean I have to bring it back down, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Alright. Lame. We'll 0 cost stuff here. 0 cost that, I guess. Keep the gold because we got shops coming up. Alright, unit draft. Armor 10 makes the candle not so good. this guy will finish him, actually. Nice. I think I might like a Purifying Cleanse for heal, and we saw how awkward these moldeds are. I can't really justify a holdover on them. Permafrost would go to them. I just may not find it. We'll see what this unit draft is. Maybe I can justify a Merchant of Magic here. If I could hit this magic and not that one, and hit the steel instead, that would be better. This is a really good steel. I'll probably hit the steel anyway. Either way, let's take that. Some targeted backline clear is never too bad to have. Shadow Eater. I feel like Relentless we're good on. I think. It's really wave clear we gotta think about. I think Shadow Eater would help the most with that. It's hard to say for sure. Do kind of feel like I want to hit this Merchant of Magic up. I could take the Morsel Maker probably. It's a good infusion, and it could enable like an alloy or something. If I could just have it feed the alloy, that'd be fine. -2. That would have been nice for the Mortal Entrapment. How important is a Permafrost molded to me? Is it because I can't afford a reroll here if I buy that, and actually afford the holdover if it comes. Huh. Not in love with any of these. I guess what I could take is another Morsel Maker. Then I can put one into the Lady of the House and one into like whatever unit comes up between here and there. Something hopefully. Probably just what I'm gonna have to do. Let's take some gold. Could technically spend 10 shards and get 40 extra gold that way. Probably not worth it. Could spend 15 and get 80 gold. Still probably not worth it. It would if I could just get it immediately. Then I could actually take this Permafrost. It's like, how important is a Permafrost on molded? Or even Perils, I guess. Like, I could just put it on Perils, but I don't know. I think I go for the 1 out of 3 for holdover here. Nice. Good thing I didn't buy any of the other stuff, too. I think I commit to this. I think that this gives me scaling. Granted, the units that I have right now burn out, so they lose all that rage, but I can every now and then put a Purifying Cleanse on it. Makes me maybe not want to spend 25 shards to put Morsel Maker into this Lady of the House. I'll probably just have to make sure I hit every Unstable Vortex from here on out. I'll have to miss this one, because I do need 3 of these Perils. Oh well. Let's get the maximum amount of gold. I don't really care about Lady of the House. You do 10. You can have that. I know it gives you armor, but I'd rather just get some full health on this guy. I don't know. You know, I guess I could just block with that. Might as well get that scaling. Even if it's a 1-1, maybe the extra Ember here is fine. You bastard. If I put this here, I can't replay it there. If I put it up here, I couldn't play it up top. It's a problem right now with the two of these. I'll just do this, I think. And I could do this just to have it die. I actually might want to do that. I know I'm giving even more armor to this guy, but it is what it is. Can have that die. I don't care too much about these. I'm down to give her a bunch of stuff, I think. Guess this doesn't really matter, but let's do this. Well, hopefully we get reform. Fuck. Never did get that reform A. That'll do though. Game wants to bone me, but we bone it back. That is scaling. With my lack of reform, I'll take it, fuck it. Okay, Wickless Baron's the unit I can probably build around then. Along with Formless Child's bringing back dregs and shit, I guess. We definitely want draw. Pip would be nice too. I'm hoping I can get that from something else. But yeah, we definitely got a Hellvent here. Hopefully we can get Spell Chain. Fuck. So let's just put a Morsel Maker into this Baron. I think it's fine to do. 30 power there, maybe? Could be okay. Let's get rid of this Morsel Maker. And do I get rid of the Lady of the House? For now, I don't think so. I think I'm fine having it. It's still pretty powerful. Eventually, though, it will come out of the deck. And let's get this. Hopefully, we actually find payoff for this Perils. I feel like a lot of, in almost all of these Cursed Seeds, I can't remember. Maybe I'm just remembering things differently, but I feel like there have been times we get like a Holdover Perils and it just never has payoff. Usually, in most runs, you're likely to get payoff for it, but maybe just not in the Cursed Seeds, right? The payoff obviously being Void Binding, a Spell Chain, or Furnace Tap, any combo of any of them. But if you find none of them, which is unlikely, but if that happens, then the Perils Holdover isn't that great. We can hopefully know before here if that looks to be the case, though. We probably will. At this point, you usually know. And we can shift what we Hellvent. We can just not build around perils if we have to. Dark Calling's interesting, but like with Formless Child, it would be pretty good. I gotta think we just go full Burn Bright, though. Even though the full path is kind of nerfed. Like 80-80 really isn't that great. I don't think we do that. Alright, this should really not be too bad. Drag pretty much pwns most of this. Ooh, we can get some money. Nice. We could double drag the top, probably. Or double plank the top, I mean. Just put this up here, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know what's best here. Alright, now do I play both of them? It's something back. How did you not die? Oh, because, right, okay, well, whatever. I guess I already had a drag in there. Didn't realize I had a drag in there already. And I don't know about the double holdover. I do want this to... Let's just do that. That's a lot of damage. Just put that to the wolves here. Can't kill this, unfortunately. It's like... I just guess we gotta take that damage. Put all this rage into this guy, is that the best of ideas? No, we're committed at this point. Let's keep this guy in. Alright, this is a good turn to find all of this. Probably our best chance to get the kill there, right? Yeah, whatever. Still got plenty of gold. I have to imagine it's crushing demise every day here. None of these. Well, we're only really looking for multi-strike, but this vortex and this caverns are just way outvaluing the health and gold. Would be nice to zero cost a few cards, but we have other magics that are just better. I don't really think Quick is going to be good on any of these. I could add a Burnout 1 to this in case I get Endless. I wouldn't do it there because he costs 2. I'd rather reform that guy. Don't think I would put like Burnout 1 onto this guy. Had I gone the Dark Calling route, that's a bit more enticing to do. But I do think we just do this. As for adding health, I don't think so. I don't really hit another Merchant of Steel up though. Is health fine? Or would I rather have like plus 10 damage? Most likely just using stealth slash tanking with the Rector, so I don't really think the health is good here. Battles, Shitstone, god damn it. It's literally the only things I don't want, Quick and Shitstone. It's really fucking annoying, to be honest. Like, I would have loved Endless or Multi-Strike. I have no use for these other ones. I just don't have the pip to make a Shitstone worth it. Well, maybe I can... I guess if we don't have payoff for the perils, which... What was the center? Do we have a spell chain? Nope. I mean, it's looking increasingly like we're just not going to have much reason to actually have the perils be a focal point, so I could probably skip these hell vents and actually just hit these steels. I mean, they have vortexes with them. Let's start thinking what the plan is if I don't go perils as my plan. If that's the case, we have scaling with Formless Child. I could use that with like Lady of the House. None of those upgrades make sense with any of my units. Well, this could end up being an important thing. So what is it? Awoken, Hellhorn, and Stygian. No, yes, maybe, no, no. I guess that could be allowing me to go with perils, the last stand. Probably not. So we have one that would be pretty good with Dark Deal. We have probably two that would be okay with Last Stand and Alloy. One would be decent. Channel Song, I guess, is okay in this deck. Definitely not that one. So two that are okay. I don't think we would want to heal. I don't think we want quick. I don't think I have enough rage without like a spell chain for adaptive to work. I also don't have any multi-strikers, so honestly, if I don't get Furnace Tap, we're kind of screwed anyhow. I don't see a whole lot in Awoken enough to make me think it'd be better than Hellhorn, like, unless we think adaptive is good. It could be. I doubt Stygian has much for us. Maybe in the context of Wave Clear it does, though. I mean, a Siren's Song would be actually pretty good. Same with Ice Empire. The Ancient Synergy, maybe? I don't have many spells. Gifts could be okay with the Plinks. I don't really know what to do here. I mean, I guess where I'm at with the deck right now is like we're heavily kind of reliant on multi-strike, which is not something that we're guaranteed to get. I also got to give up a lot of, I have to give up Hellvents to chase that multi-strike. At least I have the Vortexes with them though, so it's not like a complete miss when I don't find multi-strike. I say when because I know there's probably just no multi-strike. And I can get a few drags up. I can get this lady up. Like, I can have my multi-strike come in the form of drags and other units. If that's the case, would the Stygian be the best call? Because, like, the Hellhorn really relies on me, you know, buffing one unit up. I could still find an Umbra Stone, though, even if I don't find, say, a Furnace Tap. Umbra Stone's on the menu. I don't even know, though. It's not enough rage even then, I would say. Like I said, I think we're good on Relentless. Between the this Immortal Entrapment pretty much guarantees my Relentless kills if I can hit it. The wave clear is what we'd be most worried about. Stygian probably helps us the most with that, so let's try Stygian. Oop. Okay, I guess Ice and Pyre works. It's not the greatest, but I did see, I think, a plus 30 here. Nope, it's a minus 2. So we just have the worst possible things. No spell chain, no plus 30. Like, minus 2 does fucking nothing for me. It's gonna be hard not to tilt here. And we just keep getting purged. We can't get anything useful. This fucking 10 fucking... Ugh, I hate Purge Stone. It's so useless. So fucking useless. Well, how are we gonna get our shards? My Hellvents don't actually get shards. There's no Divine Hordes. I guess we just do this, because I need to get shards somehow. Don't really need these planks. This was a really bad ring. The Cavern ended up not doing much for us, like an Ice and Pyre, unupgraded, whatever. It's looking pretty bleak. Let's get rid of one more Steward. All the other units are fine to keep, I guess. It ain't looking good. Okay. If I did this, we could kill everything. Might as well, right? It was a risky move. Did it pay off? Probably not. Are you not dead? How are you not dead? Anyone care to explain that one to me? I think I let this guy burn out, right? Gives me a harvest. I could keep her in, maybe? As you can see, my wave clear is not the best. Okay, let's hit that. Can't kill that. These fuckers have a lot of health. We're just going to have to take damage there. Can do that. I can do, actually... I don't need that thing to... Yeah, we can just do that. This thing doesn't really do anything for me, unfortunately. It's a problem with morsels. Like, 6/6 is the best morsel, but even then, what you have to do to even get it to do anything for you, fucking not worth it compared to any other scaling card in the game. It's arguably, like, I don't know, like, even, I'd almost rather have an Inflame at this point. Well, we're not doing shit to this guy. I can't even break the spell. I guess the spell shield ended up being a little bit costly here. Unless I think... mean, I could technically kill him. I don't think this guy could solo the boss, right? I mean, I know he does have quite a bit of damage. How greedy can I be here? I wonder. Why do you have 3 spell shield? That's ridiculous. Let's just try to beat the boss. Let's not get fancy. Yeah, it's probably good that we did this. Jeez, dude. Alright, well, we get that. Took a lot of pyro damage, though. It's not great. Maybe I could have gotten away with going Rector top, but, like, I don't know, it's iffy. If I don't draw back into Molded, I pretty much can't do it. Remnant Host? I feel like I'm eternally just disappointed in this card, but it would technically be pretty good Harvest synergy for my Wickless Baron, but it's just, again, just a single striker. I guess it's good for Relentless. It's pretty bad for any Harvest Wave, though. I think just the simple existence of the Harvest Waves, I think, has made this card so bad. Like, it used to be a decent Harvest Hyperscaler, but now I'm like, I don't know, I guess you can still play it when there's not a... oh, it looks like Egg Stapler's giving it another shot here. You can still do it not on the Harvest Waves, but what if you draw it, you know, when the fucking Harvest Wave's at your floor that you need to put it on? Then it's a dead weight. It's not good to have a card that doesn't have that much upside, in my opinion, and is a dead weight downside. I could see just skipping here. Memories of the Melted could be okay into Diligent, but I don't know. It's hard to know if Perils is like going to be what we were going for here or not. I don't know. I may go to the right here, I don't know. I guess I don't have that many removals that are super high prior anymore. Just planks and stuff. Memories of the Melted really doesn't do much. I guess I could make some stuff easier to play. I guess I'll take it. Prism Retrieval, I guess, oddly could work, but I'm pretty sure we just take Crucible Extension here. That should actually be pretty decent. We'll have want for that. I want to zero cost some cards. I want to make it so I don't have to Hellvent this Perils 2 extra times. Could do 10 there, is fine. The cards that I do zero cost are ones that I want to be able to burn. So like that. Okay, Permafrost. I could Permafrost this. I really want that extension down, but again, I just kind of need stuff. Like, I want the Moldeds, probably. I could burn one of them, maybe. Because I would probably just want to remove these planks, maybe. Only one Molded is, like, super needed in the Diligent fight. I don't even know if I want to do this. I guess we could. It's good on flanks. 420. Should have probably visited this at some point here. Well, too late now. Too bad we can't get Rage, huh? Do we use it? I mean, armor's not really useful for me. Let's just do Sap, I guess. Could do Frostbite. I don't know. This is not going to be very... I probably am skipping this. It looks pretty bad. Descend, maybe, to bring the enemy down. Okay, if it's going to give me pip, though, I'll do that. It's not a great old magic, but it's just better than Crucible Extension. We have 420 gold. No need to fuck that up. Alright, well, we can go bottom on this fight, so it's not, like, as bad as normal, but we're definitely not going to be able to play out these fucking things. Animus is speed. Try to break spell shield, I guess. Really? You're not dying? Okay, well, we can have that die then. Try to get him back. So be it if not. He didn't even die. Okay. Come on, brother. I suppose I want... I wish there was a hide button here. Fuck it. We'll just get the dregs back. I'm gonna prep that guy up. That's what she gave me. I guess it's 50-50 or something like that. No, actually it was pretty unlucky for me to get that. Alright, take the backliner out. Guess we can do this. It's not really all that needed. Yeah, we can just do this. Just extend your burnout, maybe? I don't know. Don't really need that. This'll do the trick. I mean, that mold... See, like, Relentless... Pretty sure we're good on most Relentlesses. I'm a little iffy on the waves. Ooh. Okay. I mean, we're not probably going to be able to get holdover on it, but I think I have a new Hellvent target. I don't know though. It's still fucking iffy. I guess if it's Penitent, this would actually be okay. Still so bad. This is like arguably not even a good normal artifact still. You know, what has 10 health at this point in the game? And it only has a 50% chance to even hit it. I think we go left. I don't know. It's my last chance to realistically hit a Merchant of Steel here, but I think we just want to Hellvent the Hallowed Halls and make that be a thing. I don't know, or I just Hellvent the fucking Crushing Demise. You know? I'm not opposed to Crushing Demise Hellvent, actually. Let's do that. Let's see what we can get here first. If I can get a spell chain. Nope, no spell chain. So, all these fucking things, no spell chain. I guess I could still hit one here, but annoying. Just a very annoying thing here. Well, I do need to get some shards somehow. Okay, Hell's Banners. That's happening all day, every day. Yeah, I think we Hellvent the Crushing Demise. I'm taking a note out of Randomosity's book here on that other similar seed to this. So basically, the way he did it is he had a very dedicated portion of Wave Clear and Relentless. I think if we just figure out the Wave Clear, our Relentless already is kind of figured out. And I'm actually wondering, I don't know that the Hallowed Halls can do much for us. This would also help with the Wave Clear. So we just have to have a few shards. We can find that out at the next one, I think. I don't think I like the Purge here. Every single time it's been Purge, it's ridiculous. In the long run, is Accumulator going to be just a one-of Accumulator actually better than Burn Bright? I doubt it. I doubt it. Our slow scaling can be helped with Burn Bright here. Just having that initial hit is pretty good. Shade Wings. Oh, God. I don't have any piercing because it never frickin' offered it once. By the way, that's like a good example of... I can't even probably articulate this well at the point, but I see often it's like people will give advice on like particularly like Stitchin' or just like general advice on how to deal with things. And like, oh, we'll just put piercing on it. And it's like, well, dude, you don't always get piercing. Look at this run. You know, you're not guaranteed piercing. And if you don't get that, then certain clan combos and certain cards just have a fucking miserable time with Divinity Waves or just trials like this, of course. At least the trials are skippable, though. Divinity Waves, there ain't shit you can do for the spell shield. I don't know. Do I need this spell shield? I probably am going to get pretty fucked by this. I'm only on 61 health. Any one of these gets through, I'm nearly dead. Then I lose all my Pirate Buffer health that would be useful for the next two fights. At the same time, all I need to do is do a little damage for that to work. That works. Crushing Demises still work. That's about it, though. Mind Collapse is fucked. I can Old Magic to delay. It's probably not that useful here. I'm at 90 shards, so there's a chance a lot of these still coming at 5 health. At 5 health, this handles them, but at 30 or 25 health or whatever, those are not dying. Those are like, I'm basically gambling here if I take this that I'm not going to get too many sharded up Shade Wings. I mean, I guess even the Gilded Wings get hurt by Ice Empire. I guess it's really only, what, 1-2 cards that get fucked by this, though? Is it worth 400 gold for me to take this gamble? I think it is. It might be wrong, though. Okay, we get lucky here at least. We also do have this, which helps. Alright, who's the noble sacrifice here? You? That's interesting. Let's have you be the follow-up. I don't really need that. Go there. Okay, well, Mallet's doing alright. We do have Hell's Banners, gotta remember that. Maybe I should have just made the Paraffin Thug be the damage dealer. 1, 2. Okay, we're gonna go. Like this. Okay, good ordering there. We'll still do this though. Just no whammy. That would be a whammy. Well, that is clearly the only unit in the pool. Can do that, I guess. Then he's not killing my pyre. It's a good thing. Can do that. This is where this... Unfortunately, I could have actually hit him with this if I was smarter. I could have used the Hell's Banners to my advantage, but I'm an idiot. Well, this guy still doesn't kill my pyre, so it's not actually that big of a deal. Do I want to keep her in Burnout? Probably want to keep like him in Burnout? I don't know. Actually, probably not. I probably want him to die, so we'll let him burn out. And who knows? Could just take 10, or I could stall. 47, 19. I feel like I might as well stall this. I mean, it's 10 damage, it ain't nothing. Now I can kill that. Well, I fucked the timer up there. I thought this guy was going to burn out. I would have been better off putting both these here. Oh well. Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Damn it. That armor's gonna fuck that whole plan up. Well, we'll just hold this for the next turn, I guess. There we go. Not too shabby. Just seems way too late to get that thing stacking. Don't like the Remnant Host. Sometimes it also just dies and the drafts stick around, which is bad. Another one of these, I don't think so. Well, Perils yet again, just a miss. So disappointing. I guess there's still a chance for Spell Chain, but that's even not that great. Like, we don't even get like an Umbra Stone. This is just, there's not much in this run. I guess there's Hallowed Halls, but it's a late one. Like, you can't really, maybe you'll find Holdover. We got a 50-50 at it, I guess. Yeah, we'll just have to see. Maybe Hallowed Halls is what's going to be the game plan here. We'll find out. We'll find out at noon here. Permafrost ain't it. Jax is good. We'll take that for sure. I think this just doesn't really save us any money. Do I want a Precious Plating? Maybe. I have a lot of gold, and I don't really have that many removals to make. I probably zero cost this plank. And maybe zero cost the old magic. Would be nice to get the Hallowed Halls down to 1, but again, I do kind of need some fodder. What's the middle look like? Do we actually have Spell Chain? That'll... No, just yet another Purge. Purge Stone every fucking temple. And -2. I guess we could -2 the Hallowed Halls. That's actually pretty good. I mean, I do want to play it. It's not probably going to be played on my main floor, though, if I can't find holdover. Let's do these first, then. Let's get... I get one of them down to 0. I don't necessarily want to burn them, though. I think I'm banking on other things being able to be burned. How'd I get burned? 10 there is maybe worth it. I don't really think any of these permafrosts are worth it. I guess I could permafrost 8 perils. Is that worth all that gold? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. That's the end of the sentence. I don't know. I don't know. It's just sap. This is just a the seed may not be super cursed in a general sense, but it's certainly cursed for just every line I took a fucking line. Like, everything I tried to do, none of it turned out. Like, Ember Drain turned out as poorly as it could have. Like, even like the Hallowed Halls didn't fucking have anything. Like, nothing. Just nothing. No multi-strikes. I guess I could have visited more steals, but I don't know. You could just simply not find them. These all suck. These all suck. These are all fucking horrible. Like, even the artifacts suck. I don't know. I could remove a few dregs. They're okay, but at this point in the game, they're quickly going to become useless. I don't know what to do here. Alright, right at 105 shards. Formless Child with Hallowed Halls is interesting. Kinda do want to Hellvent this Hallowed Halls still. This just doesn't seem like the right call. I probably should just feed this Crushing Demise. And what do we do with the rest of this? Like, no double stacks are really worth it here. I guess I could double stack Purifying Cleanse. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to remove these plinks. I'm not. I don't think we're going to win. This... I needed like at least a minor bone to be thrown my way, and I don't know, maybe Hallowed Halls is the bone, but maybe Crushing Demise is the bone, but I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt it. Don't really know. I guess we can just buy the Pyre Armor. Yeah. Well, not feeling great about this. Egg Stapler, probably going to join your corpse here. Had we just done the Wicklash instead of the perils on holdover, we'd probably be fine. But it's like, I don't know, like, I feel like there's more options for perils to be good there. It just didn't fucking turn out to be that way. It is what it is, I suppose. No, this is a unit that could certainly benefit from perils. I don't know, maybe I make a carry unit around this. I don't think I'm going to burn a spell here. Let's go like this for now. We can have this ready to die up top, actually. I know we're Ember Drain, but who fucking cares, right? Alright, this is a good one to burn. Unfortunately, nothing will get back here, so we might as well just have that die. I'd rather have that be actually useful. Be nice if you get some extension. See, my middle floor could be a good Hallowed Halls floor, is the thing, but without a holdover, I didn't want to dedicate the Hellvent to it when I could just get this. Okay, can we burn this? We only need it really once, right? We've got the Crucible extension otherwise. I'm fine with that guy dying. Give him a little bit more health, though. Okay, well now you're not dying. Yeah. Not really what I wanted to happen there, but okay. I should have put the dragon front there. That was stupid. Alright, we need to start thinking. I have a run that's winnable here if I just fucking think. Which I am not doing a good job of right now. That was a good hit. Unfortunately, no option here for, fucking whatever you call it. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Hell's Banners, right? This is a fucked up turn. Well, we are going to have to burn one of these. Let's burn this one, I guess. I could also burn Hallowed Halls, but I'm less on board with that. This way I can just hold this one if I need to. Man, I really would love to have... the middle floor be the floor. So they're all dead. Might as well play that. And we can start stacking that guy. Okay, that's a perfect spell fodder turn there. You up there is not ideal. Haha. Thank you for complying. And then again, I don't really want to die to this guy. Decisions, decisions. And we're bringing you back. I don't know, I do have a lot to fucking finish off here. Maybe I should have put the days just on these units. I don't know, I'm kind of fucked, to be honest. Like, can we do that instead, maybe? Could do this. Let's do that instead. Could burn that Perils, could burn this Molded. Burn the Perils. It's either that or Formless Child. Okay, we can actually... Ice Empire doing its first bit of work here. I guess we're gonna shift this. I don't know how viable... You know, this Mind Jacks end up probably going to waste here. I wonder, like... I don't have a whole lot down here. Maybe we should put some pip up there. We might have to finish this fight up top. If I can even finish it. Alright, I can burn this. I can shift everything back to the bottom here, though. Why don't we do this? Let's burn you. We'll do that. Or I could shift mid. I really am not doing much here. So let's not shift bottom. Let's shift to the mid. Very interesting ordering there. We want to do this because I don't want it in the reform pool. I might be able to pull off another Hallowed Halls top. Burn that. Um... Ain't looking good, though. I could keep this. Or I could just put a unit down right now. Let's put a unit down right now. Let's have it be her, I guess. Yeah, there's just nothing good. There's nothing good here. I'm pretty fucked. I'm pretty fucked. I have to get Hallowed Halls here to win. Yeah, didn't find it. Oh well. Got that at least. Is it better to do this or this? 16 by 3? Well, it is what it is. That's diligent for you. Like I said, just everything we tried for didn't work out. There's probably a way I could reload that fight enough that I win, honestly, but... yeah, let me think. I think Dark Calling would have been better to flex into. Probably Harvest would have been better than Burnout, honestly. Harvest and then Dark Calling. Lady didn't do much, she never really does late game. I probably should have just not used her. I probably could have gone harder into the Hallowed Halls, but honestly, if I'm not playing it every turn, which I wouldn't be, it just wouldn't be enough. I don't have, like, Resin Block. I don't have Penitent Remains. It's only a 5 attack per Hallowed Halls to the floor. It's okay, but my burnout just wouldn't be there, right? We also, like, didn't draw Mortal Entrapment at the right times. Like, I don't know, I just couldn't... I only could play it, what, once on Diligent? I don't know. Nothing... On top of just not finding anything. It just sucks to, like, have this Perils and not have fucking anything for it. Every fucking time, like... I mean, there is... Keep in mind, like... The most obvious ones would be Furnace Tab and Void Binding. You have over a 50% chance to find one of them on a run. I forget the exact odds. I think it's something like 70% between the two of them. But then also factor in, you could find Spell Chain, which would double our scaling offensively. Never found that in all those temples. You could also find, it's not really necessarily one-to-one synergistic, but you could find Umbra Stone, which gives you more reason to go hard on the Perils. So it's like, you know, we had this Holder of Perils, but just no payoff for it. We even constructed a deck that was able to play it every fucking turn just fine for Diligent, but we just found nothing for it. No multi-strike unit, nothing. Like, absolutely nothing. So the run, you know, it has elements there that obviously make it beatable, but just every fucking line we went down was a fail. Every single line. Yeah. Just couldn't beat Relentless, I guess. I guess I overestimated our ability to beat Relentless. I think our ability to beat Relentless was heavily hampered by the fact that we couldn't get the Burnout Wrecker to the bottom floor comfortably. I ended up having to do it top. I don't know. Maybe I should have just never took Hallowed Halls and stuck with the original game plan. It's a fucking tough one. So it looks like you must have ended up dying to the wave. Looks like you definitely visited more steals. Eventually there's some multi-strike found, so there is that. At the same time, I technically had a multi-striker at the end, and it still wasn't enough, so who knows. You didn't have the Wickless Baron, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. He had the Formless Child. We probably could have gotten more out of our Formless Child. It just, the fucking turns didn't really turn out correctly for us to have that happen. He had a Shadow Eater. I don't know. There wasn't really much for Shadow Eater, unfortunately. If there was a Shroud Spike, yeah. But they're just not, there was nothing for morsels in this run. There was fucking nothing. If you get stuck down a morsel line, you're even more screwed than I was, right? Like, there was no Shroud Spike. There was no morsel, or whatever, the card that betrayed me. I don't even, blocked its name out of my name. Oh yeah, Shroud Mitosis. There wasn't even like a grovel. All I remember seeing was Making of a Morsel, which we had. It didn't do jack shit in this run. And there was a Gem Trove, like, late. So, like, there was not really anything there for morsels. You had the Perils on holdover, and similarly just got screwed like we did. No, just nothing for it. So, I don't know. I mean, we have a lot of the same thoughts here, right? You took the Ice Empire. I think you kind of recognize the same spot that your deck was in. It needed some wave clear. So you probably couldn't beat the waves. I would... hard to say for sure. I would just chalk it up to maybe you didn't focus on the Crushing Demise as hard as I did, so I was able to get the waves just barely. Didn't matter, though, because I died to Relentless anyway. I'd have to think you were probably better poised for Relentless than I was. Both of us couldn't find the right balance between Wave Clear and Relentless. There's probably some balance in there that between our two runs that is the right balance. This is one I hope Dusk gets to. Unfortunately, his queue is just so big, he'll probably never, by the time he gets to this, I'll have forgotten about the run. But I would love to see Dusk do a run like this, because I don't know how y'all, like, I do feel like a lot of the seeds he's doing just, he's just doing what he submitted, right? They can't fault him for that. But I do find a lot of them don't really end up being very cursed, whereas the ones you're submitting to me, Egg Stapler, these are like legitly cursed. I'd be so interested to see Dusk just hammer some of these, because like honestly, for my own just greedy benefit, I want to know how he would go about beating these, because in my mind I'm like, I come up with what I feel are lines that make sense, and then they end up just not making sense by the time the run is done. So I'd be really interested to see what Dusk does on these type of runs. Like, how does he go about trying to find value out of just the crap that's given on this type of a run, like, right? And who knows, there was a lot of banners on this map. Maybe the other banners just have something good that also kind of ends up happening sometimes on these runs. But I don't know, this one just was fucking rough. But it should be doable with, I guess, knowing what we know now, I probably still build around Wickless Baron. Probably find the multi-strike, put it on the Wickless Baron. You could go either a Wickless Baron Infusion or a Morsel Maker Infusion into Wickless Baron. Probably just do the Morsel Maker, that way you don't have to Hellvent the Wickless Baron. Probably go with, or you could do Lady House into the Wickless Baron, because I'm thinking maybe just do Wicklash on holdover instead of Perils. If you do that, then even on Reform, the unit would have stuff. But I'm thinking probably Wicklash on Reform, Lady of the House into Wickless Baron. The Wicklashes just go onto the Baron. Still go Burnout Rector. I think, he'll be a good tank up there, and he can come back with Molded here and there. So basically, the deck looks the same, except Lady of the House is Wickless Baron with the Lady of the House Infusion. I probably don't even run Lady, maybe, of the Reform. I don't know, maybe we can run her. Instead of these two on holdover, it's Wicklash on holdover. Probably don't take any of the Morsel cards. Immortal Shades may be fine. I don't even think we take that. Have more Crushing Demises, probably like 2 or 3. Probably don't even take Hallowed Halls. Definitely have the Molded on Permafrost. That'll be pretty important. Probably have the Purifying Cleanse. I guess there's not any additional Permafrost or Holdovers, so actually it just stays vanilla. Mortal Entrapment, I still think double stack it would help. And especially since we won't have this Molten Casement because we'll be taking a Wicklash. Crucible Extension is maybe not needed at that point. We're really just focusing on Wickless Baron having 2 big strikes, Rector Flicker having a decently big strike. That fits the 3 big strikes that you need usually. You can finish things off with Crushing Demise. You can double stack Mortal Entrapment. Maybe even Hellevent the double stack Mortal Entrapment once. That way we're guaranteed Relentless is good for us. That's probably the winning line. It's just going through the run blind. It's hard for me to arrive at that final spot, right? I mean, let's think of like key points on the runs. Peril, like that early holdover is the only holdover that we saw. So it's between you would have had to take a Wicklash or not. So the choice was between Wicklash, Entombed Explosive, and Molten Encasement. That's a key decision point. We chose Molten Encasement. Molten Encasement didn't do hardly anything for us, so Wicklash was the correct thing, thinking of it in an outcome-oriented sense. In a non-outcome-oriented sense, how many times from that point on would Molten Encasement help me versus Wicklash helping me? That's, I think, the line of thinking we need to go down. Like, would more, the run could go anywhere from Ring 2, right? Would a Molten Encasement... I will say this, I should have looked ahead and recognized that I'm probably not hitting many Merchant of Steels. That alone probably should have pushed me more toward Wicklash. And then a Holdover. I think I should have recognized that Holdover Wicklash is just enough. And the Perils is too speculative compared to it. I would need to really do some probability theory and find out what are the actual odds that an early Perils pays off. Think about how low is the roll actually to not get Spell Chain at all of the temples and to not find a Void Binding or a Furnace Tap, and to some extent an Umbra Stone. I probably could do all of those separately to see like how low do you have to roll to miss on all of that, and is it worth it in that case to just settle for a Wicklash knowing that it's good enough? How do I know that Wicklash is good enough? That's another thing. How do I know Wicklash is just gonna be good enough? Kind of requires a lot of the above, because keep in mind the way I did, I'm even thinking of it as we're finding a multi-strike. I didn't even find a multi-strike, but I don't know. It's tough to say. It's fucking tough to say. I don't know. Well, I at least tried to think it out, and I'm still just left not knowing exactly how I arrive at the winning line here, which is a problem, right? I need to have a game plan on these type of runs that can move me toward the winning line when nothing goes my way. And nothing really did go my way here. Well, I can't dedicate any more brain power to this, but that was a good one. I like that. That's, even though it was a really rough seed, I did like the seed. It was fun up until here, pretty much. Like, we really were crushing it up until then, I feel. Like, there were some rough rings, but I kind of recognized, though, I kind of needed something to come together, and it became pretty apparent in that final ring where there was really nothing gained on that final ring, that we were in a rough spot. We even took this risky trial and it just didn't pay out. Like that extra 400 gold did jack fuck all for us. It got us what, maybe a Firewall and a Mind Jacks? That did nothing for us. Absolutely nothing. Probably needed just, I don't know. I don't know what we needed. Definitely not these. Probably needed to find holdover in Eladals, but it's a 50-50. Is there any world where we could have made Hallowed Halls work better for us? I don't know. Maybe. Oh well. If somebody can beat this, let me know how you did it. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.